Welcome to the second episode of the What the Poop podcast. I'm joined by Trey and a special guest, Adam.
I'm special.
Ooh.
Hi.
Yep, very special. We know that.
You ain't
Yeah,
got a,
what's up, guys?
you don't got a dog on him.
So I mean, our first episode of What the Poop, I mean, it was okay.
It was amazing.
I mean,
It-
it wasn't the
it was
best, which
actually
isn't a bad thing.
It was
It
actually
was
terrible
really good.
because I
I
kept
mean,
cutting out.
you got to start somewhere, dude.
Exactly. That was annoying.
The first episode of Joe Rogan's Experience was pretty bad, so and now he's
Dude,
like the most well-known podcaster.
that's right. But we're gonna surpass
true.
him because that's just how cool we are.
Definitely.
Well, what do you guys think about Timu?
Timu,
Yep,
I don't have an
Temu.
opinion on Timu because it seems just like a Wish clone. It's just another Wish clone.
I think it's like really dumb. Getting like terrible quality products for like really cheap. I mean, it seems like it's only broke people using it.
Well, that's basically Wish. You described Wish, so.
Like there's
Well, I
no
mean, Wish is like more trustworthy, dude.
there's no billionaire. Okay, there's no billionaire using no Wish, no Timu.
Yeah, dude. Like, instead of scrolling on Temu, you can like go get a job.
See how much
That's what I'm
Timu
saying.
makes. Wow.
How much?
How much do they make, man?
Timu revenue and usage statistics. Let's see. Fuck off with this. Timu's gross merchandise volume was 192 million in January of 2023.
Yo, sign me up.
People actually use that. That's surprising.
A lot of people use it.
Yep, they'll use anything that
By the-
has cheap products on it.
Okay, so it says here by the end of the year, we estimate that Timu will be doing more than a 1 billion monthly
Bruh,
Wow.
sign me up, dude. I'm about to make tea.
gross
I'm about to make.
merchandise volume.
I'm about to make a the website called Poo Poo.
Poo poo. What are you gonna
Yep.
sell?
Bro.
What are you gonna sell?
Cheap products just like Temu.
Just like Timu.
So I can make that money, dude. $1 billion, dude. I can buy so many poops with that.
So
What?
Timu's been active since 2017. Wow.
Have?
Yeah, apparently they made 260 million in 2017. Now they're making around 19 billion a year. Based on 2022, we'll see at the end of the year how much they'll make. We can take a look at that. But we can estimate for now how much we think they're going to make.
A lot. A lot of money.
Yeah. Yeah, so here, it's actually, this website I'm on, Business of Apps, actually displays how it's similar to Wish in that it says similar to Wish, there are issues with quality control and customer support. I mean, I can imagine, right? These are completely third party like companies selling
What
the
about
product.
Sheen?
What about Sheen?
Yeah, is it similar? Is that similar?
I got no idea about Sheen.
It feels like it.
I guess I would imagine Sheen has a little bit more quality control.
Oh yeah, cause they have like they like do collabs with big brands.
Yeah, they do collabs.
I didn't
And
even know
so,
that, dude.
okay, so it says similar to Wish, there are issues with quality control and customer support. Once an item has been purchased, it's almost impossible to get a refund outside of the item not arriving. So there are also no major brands on Temu. No major brands. It's all third party, like Chinese shit, right?
Obviously.
There are a lot of apparently there's a
dropshipping.
lot of top fashion ripoffs of like Gucci and Prada. All the
guys, I just got the Gucci off of Temu.
I just got the Wish Temu Gucci. Actually, let's take a look at this. We'll go to Temu.com. Okay, Temu.com. Let's see.
Look at my new Temu Gucci belt.
I've never been on this website. And so we're gonna look at some things that I can buy. Okay, what is this? Lip balm
Search up
set
anything.
for a
Search up
dollar.
Nintendo Switch.
Nintendo Switch. Okay,
Buy
Nintendo
a
Yeah,
new
you can
Switch.
Nintendo
actually buy
Switch
one.
from Temu.
Yeah, you can buy one.
Yep, it's totally real. $5, dude. Totally real.
Yeah, well, okay.
Honestly,
Actually,
this
this
doesn't
is
sound
this is interesting. Let's
Nintendo
take a look
Switch.
into just any product. I'm just gonna go to the front page, right? We can take a look at any product, and we got these hair clips, right? There's some hair clips. And this is obviously where did
Probably
it put
plastic.
me? There, here it is. Well, of course it's plastic. What are you gonna make it out of? It's sold by uh Yeezy accessories. It's not Yeezy, it's like
Easy.
Yize
Like more like easy.
or Yize,
Mhm.
something like that. I don't know. They've got apparently 25,000 reviews, all totaling up to 4.6 stars, which is pretty good. Um, but we should be able to figure out where, you know, they come from, right? What's
Yes.
the country of origin? And we can take a guess. I think we all know.
China.
China.
Definitely China.
All right. So I don't think you can find it on the website, but
Or like Uganda.
I'm gonna look it up. Okay, so I'm seeing this. They're on no, what is this? I don't know what this is. See, I looked up the company apparently that's selling these, and I can't find anything.
Wow.
I
It's
looked at
what I expected,
this.
kind of.
Is this the same brand? Is it the same brand? We don't know if it's the same brand. I don't know, man. But it actually does look like a bunch of drop shipped stuff. You'll know if a brand is drop shipped if everything is just like very obscure items, right? Like here
Yeah.
we go, because it can go from this car dash cam driving recorder, right, to these sunglasses, to like this curtain. I mean, that's how you know. You're not gonna have an actual brand selling all those things. So no, this isn't the same brand. So it's just some Timu brand apparently, and I'm supposed to trust that they exist. They've got a
Yep.
lot of reviews. Okay, well, let's look at it. Let's look at a different one. We got hair clips.
This is
Imagine
also fucking specific. I found like a plastic goddamn hair dryer. Wait, what is this? This
yeah.
is so weird.
All right, this is a company, You Beautiful. It's got 8,384 shop reviews. Also 4.6 stars. They sell just glasses, it looks like. But you know what's strange is that how, do we verify this is a real company? 'Cause I don't think we can. That's something about Temu, man. It's sketchy because there's there's little to no information about these companies that are selling these items on Temu, and as it was said in this report here, in these statistics, is that Temu has very little quality control. They'll let they'll let anyone sell something, right? You set it up
Some
and
sketchy shit.
you can just start selling under a company name that doesn't even exist, apparently. From what I've seen, doesn't exist. We could continue to go into these, but these just seem like quote unquote Timu brands that only exist here, and they only exist, you know, as I don't know something. But I think that's enough about Timu.
Yeah. What do you think about piracy? Like about video games? Like piracy in video games?
Hmm. What do you think? Well, I pull up this tweet. You know who has great takes on piracy? Is Running with Scissors.
Oh yeah, I heard about them. They support
Yeah.
like you can pirate Postal and they don't care.
Here we go. Running with scissors. They got a lot of things here. This one's here. The inclusion of intrusive DRM softwares like Denuvo. So Denuvo is, I think, let's take a look. It's an anti-tamper, anti-cheat, like software technology that you can put into your game. I guess you can like buy it and put it into your game to protect it from piracy. And so what they're saying about it is the inclusion of intrusive DRM softwares like Denuvo is a choice that that yields an unfair punishment to the consumer. Respect the consumer, make a game they want to play, and you will never feel the need to fight piracy. And so it says the gaming industry deserves better, deserves a better future. Fight for that. So they're very for piracy. They view it as a good thing. As in, like I've heard takes as in, like they say, oh, piracy is just a way to try out the game before you actually buy it, get updates, and even if the game has mods, some actual mod support, something like that, right? Trying to find another tweet from them here. Um, let's see. Here it is. So, this person on X, formerly known as Twitter,
X.com.
they said running with scissors, opinion on piracy, and so they responded. They say pirate away. Just don't ask us to fix the game and other support stuff, and that's perfectly valid. That's it's perfect logic. Just you get the game for free. It's like it's like trying it out.
It's like a demo.
It's like
And
a
if
it's
like
like
you really enjoy it, you buy it.
yeah.
What
Most
if you
likely.
never intend on buying it though?
Then why
Well,
would you
then
pirate it?
it is what it is, right?
Postal 3, yeah, that's worth pirating because that game is garbage.
Is it that bad?
Dude, I've played Postal 3. Like it barely runs. Like super laggy, super inappropriate. This first level was like really inappropriate.
Well, it's
Yeah,
Postal.
yeah, it's Postal.
I mean, if a game is like you can't purchase a game or it's region locked, you should be able to pirate it.
That's
At
true, yeah.
Running with Scissors
'Cause
Studios.
they aren't losing any money if they take the game down because it's not up. You can't buy it.
Yeah. Do they reply to these posts? Some of these posts, possibly. How about this one?
Maybe.
No. Just the one I found happened to be the off one that they do reply to.
They've posted about pirating a few times on Instagram. Where it was the same thing. If you uh, pirate, but you should buy or
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh, here's what they say. Okay, this is the tweet. This is the tweet. We don't, you know, we don't believe in solutions that punish legit consumers and make it harder for gamers who are short on money to play our games. This is why all Postal games are distributed without DRM. In short, fuck DRM.
Oh, I found a post by Running Scissors. You can pirate our games if they're too expensive for you, but please consider supporting so we can continue making games.
Yeah.
That's like a Chad take from
Yeah.
Running with Scissors.
Here's another one. Yeah, so they fully support like consumerism, even if there's no money involved. They're still getting a product that's by them, and they're like, okay, if you don't have the money, you can have it. Go ahead. And they don't have the DRM, which is I believe digital rights management, right? And digital rights management is just basically it's like put into a game. It's like the copyright of a game in the game, kind of like a license check.
Right.
Yeah, but also piracy is dangerous sometimes because people put viruses into
Yeah. Gotta
sometimes they
go to
put
trusted
viruses
sources.
into torrents and zip files and any of these files, and really you can't trust any website because it's always sketchy.
Dude, I'm pretty sure you can trust freegames.com. Dude, like just
Exactly,
trustworthy,
dude.
dude.
I went to freegames.com, dude.
Totally no virus.
I got all the free games. I'm just so rich, dude. It's so painful being so rich, you know. That I need
Yeah.
to pirate every game.
Yeah, dude. $1. I'm so rich. I mean,
Oh,
while on the
dude,
topic of video games, what do you think the future of video games is?
future video games?
I feel like it's gonna be to go down to like a dark time. Like it's gonna be really, it has like a really bad future.
Don't think it's gonna get any
You know
better.
what I feel like? I feel like developers are getting lazier.
Maybe
Releases.
GTA 6 could like change that.
Oh well, Rockstar. Rockstar's great.
Yeah.
Rockstar doesn't like half-ass their games.
I think you're forgetting something, dude.
Okay, but Rockstar didn't do the remaster.
They should have done the remaster. Not
Dude,
giving it to a freaking mobile game developer.
they're probably all hands on deck on like GTA 6, right?
Yes.
I think GTA 6 is going to be an amazing game, and I think it's going to make a lot of money.
Definitely.
I
Yep.
I'm prepared for Rockstar to set a record on the release day, opening day. I'm prepared.
I think
How much do
game
you think it's gonna
companies.
cost?
Oh, dude, that's gonna be like $70.
Dude, I'm willing to pay whatever, man. Make
Video game
everyone.
developers need to stop listening to investors.
Yes,
'Cause investors want the battle pass. They want everything that makes money.
dude. They need to stop listening to investors, advertisers, because the thing is, it's got to be friendly. It's got to be
Yeah.
like video games have
Look
not
where
gone downhill because back in the day, developers could take risks, right? They
mhm.
could take actual risks, and now it's got to be PC, otherwise it's controversial, and you boycott the game, like with the Harry Potter game,
They wanted to
wherever
boycott that because she hates trans people or whatever. They kept
because
assuming that.
the author of the book that the game is based off of, Harry Potter, J.K. Rowling, has views that certain communities disagree with, right?
It's always okay to have an opinion.
So what these people did is they're so angry, right? So they go and they boycott the game, right? But not only do they do that, they go after streamers. And do you remember the website that they made to check what streamers are streaming the game so they could go cancel them?
Oh
Seriously?
yeah. I don't think
Yeah,
that did that even work out.
probably not. I mean, but it's stupid, right? And it's because someone made that and someone hosted that domain. I think it's silly. That's actually absurd.
Did you hear they're making another Hogwarts now? It's
Oh, I didn't
apparently
hear about
in
that.
the works. It's
Really?
apparently in the works.
Well, let's see. Let's see if it's poggers.
Investors are literally ruining video games. Just like look at Call of Duty
Yeah,
and the race for better graphics.
I
Like the
think.
graphics really don't even matter that much.
Yeah, I think
The
that.
more higher the graphics get, the more like it affects consoles and PCs.
Yeah, consoles and general performance of any game. You want to really think about everything. And Rockstar does that, right? They think about every platform. And we got to give
Yes.
Rockstar a lot of credit
I
compared
don't know, the
to
Xbox did 30 FPS.
they did cap it on Xbox. And
That was a bit ridiculous. I mean, they fixed it on the new series. I'm pretty
yeah,
sure the new Xboxes. It's like 60 or something,
yeah,
maybe 120. I don't know.
but they might have done it for a reason. There might have been
Yeah, I could not play GTA on my Xbox, dude. Like it was like always 30 FPS.
yeah. Well, yeah, like developers like DICE, right? Uh, like Battlefield 2042 was so bad. It was so bad
Yeah,
on the release day, and it's still bad, and it died.
I've heard it's gotten better.
Let's take a look at that. Have they fixed it? Have they fixed it? Let's take a look. There's a lot of reviews. Taking a look. It's mixed now. It's not bad anymore, but it's mixed. Recent reviews are also mixed.
Yeah, so I mean, it's better a tiny bit, not by that much.
I just want to know, is it playable, right? 'Cause when I played it, there was a free week and I wanted to play it, so I played it. And half the time I couldn't even get into a game. There was a
It
lot of
like ran really bad on my computer, dude.
For me it ran fine, but I couldn't get into games sometimes. You know,
Oh, I got into games, but
just buggy, like a lot of buggy stuff. Like there were certain maps that I just couldn't like load into, wouldn't load into it. It's just super strange.
I mean now there's BattleBit, dude.
Yeah.
Lovely game, very positive with the reviews, and it runs like on pretty much everything.
Yeah. And that's great. What the fuck?
There's no My Little Pony skins or whatever. Rainbow glitter.
Yeah. Dude, you know what I wanted to talk about, dude? Is targeted content or targeted advertising, right? You know, when we finished recording episode 1
Oh,
and yeah, and
yeah, I was
then
getting recommended like things about planes.
yeah,
Really?
right?
Yeah,
And
YouTube
and the,
Shorts.
and we were talking about Vegas, right? And you got some sort of thing
Yeah,
for
I kept getting Vegas
yeah,
videos on YouTube Shorts
yeah.
and Instagram Reels.
That's
And dude,
fucking weird. That is actually scary.
and
That is really weird.
and one time I was at the airport, dude. So I'm like, okay, I'm bored. I want to watch some YouTube Shorts. I open up YouTube Shorts. First thing, it's an airplane video. It's a video
That's
fucking at
crazy.
a fucking airport. All right. It,
They
it was a
know everything.
it was like history almost repeats itself in like Delta airliners. Do you know the story of the two Delta airliners that crashed into each other
Nope.
No.
This is like
on
recent.
no, I don't know.
Hmm.
On the tarmac.
Nope. Never heard of that.
The Big Mac.
I want to make sure I know what this it is. Um I don't can I find it?
I got like two really good articles for after this.
It looks like it happens a little bit more than usual. Oh, there's actually been a recent one. Planes collide on Vancouver airport tarmac.
Like,
This
how
is
are they colliding?
miscommunications between,
Uh,
ground control and the pilots. And so what happens is, they end up going, you know, they end up going to a place that they weren't allowed to go, or they didn't know they couldn't go, right? And so they go there, and then there's a whole mix up, and then you know things get bad.
Things happen, but at the end of the day, life is Roblox.
Yeah.
Dude, I knew you were gonna say that.
Oh, is this it? Tenerife airport disaster occurred on March 27, 1977, when
That was a while ago.
two Boeing 747 passenger jets collided on the runway at Los Rodeos Airport, now the Tenerife North Airport, on the Spanish island of. Okay, I'm saying Tenerife, but it's probably not pronounced that way. How do I say it? Let's see. Is there like a thing? Tenerife. Te. Whatever. I it's pronounced. Let me give it to me.
Tenerife.
Tenerife. It's Tenerife. Okay, so
That's
Tenerife
crazy.
airport disaster. It is crazy. So two flights. One flight initiated its takeoff, while a Pan Am flight 1736 was still on the runway, and then they impacted. They hit each other. It says the impact and resulting fire killed everyone on board the KLM
Whoa, everyone.
4805, and most occupants of the Pan Am 1736, with only 61 survivors in the front section of the aircraft, with
Dang.
583 fatalities. It's the deadliest accident in aviation history. And there's a picture here on the page of the wreck, and the plane is like gone, dude. It's just metal. So the flight that initiated its takeoff, everyone on board was killed. But the flight that was on the runway, I'd assume possibly stationary or moving slightly, taxiing slightly.
Maybe slowing down?
Maybe. It looks like they hit the back, because it says 61 people in the front section of the aircraft survived.
Right.
Oh, there's a Oh, there's actually like a map of what happened. So I want to know how this happened in terms of the communication misunderstanding. So it says here, there's literally a section. Okay. So immediately after lining up, the KLM captain advised the throttles and the aircraft. You know what? Let's stop. We talk about airplanes too much. We need to
Yeah,
stop
I'm gonna.
talking about airplanes.
It always comes back around.
It always goes
full
back to
circle.
airplanes and tragedies. Why don't we talk
Yeah.
about
I'm gonna post
Something
this
happy.
this little thing I found. This little
all right,
article.
let's see it. Here,
This is like
you said this here
it's
yesterday,
like real big.
and we want to. Okay, so it says gambling site Stake was reportedly hacked with 51 million in crypto
Oh
stolen.
yeah, that.
And so this guy had replied, good, those guys are thieves themselves.
99% of 90% of gamblers quit before they hit big.
Yeah. I
That's
don't know
true.
if we should say that. But
What do you mean, dude? It's true, dude. I gamble all the time.
yeah.
Oh, I forgot to gamble. Thanks for reminding me. Hold on.
Gambling site Stake was reportedly hacked. Dark Viper AU post about this. That's interesting.
The GTA guy?
Yes.
GTA guy.
All right. It looks like that's it. There's no like article about it. It's kind of boring. I mean, that's about it. Gambling site Stake.
Holy! Never mind.
Huh.
I was about to. Okay, I was gambling and I thought I won. Never mind.
Wait, is there an article? Oh, it says oh my gosh. Okay, these are awesome. FBI says North Korea's Lazarus Group was behind $41 million stake hack. Wow.
CS:GO cases, they be making me want to gamble sometimes.
So the FBI has identified the Lazarus Group. Okay, this is we're gonna take it from this one here. The hacker group is one of crypto's most prolific, allegedly responsible for stealing 2 billion worth of assets. That's a lot. Yeah, so they're a North Korean hacker organization, and they stole 41 million in digital assets from the crypto casino stake this week.
Are they hacking in North Korea? Like, isn't like the internet like super like
That's the
supervised
government.
there?
They have to be like, I don't know, like for the government or something. We'd have to look into Lazarus, but assumingly, the only way they could get internet access is if they actually did work with the government.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, so they do a lot of stealing.
Sharing is caring, dude. Just get and let me borrow like $1 million.
Yeah. Wow. All right. Well, what's next? I sent you an article about Peloton. Have you heard of it? Peloton. It's like an exercise
Oh yeah. Pet the
thing.
Peloton bike.
Yeah. So it says mom sues Peloton, says workout bike killed her son instantly. Instantly. Now, how did this happen? I read through a bit, but we're going to read it right now. Peloton recalled its Tread Plus treadmills in 2021 after a 6-year-old was pulled under and killed, right?
Whoa, I didn't know he was 6 years old.
I think so. Yeah, so here's what happened.
6 years old.
Here's what happened. So, mother suing a high-end fitness company, Peloton, alleging that one of its exercise bikes fell on her son during a workout in his New York City apartment, severing his car. How do you say that? Come on. Give me a minute, guys. Give me a minute. Carotid artery, killing him instantly. Instantly. That's crazy. So it severed this artery, which killed him instantly. So I want to look into this. Yeah. So it's all right. So they are the two major blood vessels that provide your brain's blood supply, and they were severed, right? So no more brain or no more blood going to the brain. Maybe a little bit, but definitely not enough to survive. And so he would have gone brain dead. And so,
Wow.
yeah.
What she had fault or something? Like it just fell on him? It just magically fell?
Yeah. What?
Okay, I don't think it was a 6-year-old though, because the 6-year-old is different. It's just that's another like that was another story that they put as like the subheading, but to kind of add on to Peloton's scandals here. So it says here, obviously, workout devices are dangerous and people can get hurt using them. That's why
Obviously.
it's obviously, you got to take certain precautions, not to be careless and reckless with these because it's heavy machinery, right? Heavy stuff, and it can hurt people, right? But here's the thing about Peloton. So the guy who was killed, his name is Ryan Furtado. And so it says here the incident occurred in January when Ryan Furtado was completing a core workout involving the bike, according to the lawsuit. As part of the workout, Furtado was instructed to disembark the bike to conduct exercises on the floor, the lawsuit said. After finishing the floor portion of the workout, Furtado used the Peloton product, to pull himself up from the ground. Now, this is obviously, you shouldn't do that. It's not really how it was meant to be used, but here's what happened.
Yeah.
And the bike spun around and impacted him on his neck, right on his neck, severing his carotid artery and killing him instantly. Now, here's what Peloton said. They filed a rebuttal claiming that the alleged injuries were caused by negligence, right? He grabbed onto the bike to pull himself up, and, that's not...
Yes.
You probably shouldn't have done that, right? So Peloton filed the rebuttal claiming that the alleged injuries or damages, if any, were caused or contributed by plaintiff's descendants' own negligence, right? Intentional act and or fault. And so they posted a response here. This is quote, we offer our deepest sympathy and condolences to the Furtado family for this unfortunate accident. Peloton, so that's what they said. Peloton spokesperson Ben Boyd said in a statement to Fox Business, and it said, as a member first company, the health and safety of our member community is a top priority. Is it?
No, money.
I'm still confused. Is a 6-year-old doing an actual workout? Or is this... No.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
know why they would put that.
Okay, they put it that there. This is it says this marks the first known fatality that is allegedly tied to one of the Peloton bikes. However, it's not the first death that has been caused by its equipment. In May 2021, the company recalled its Tread Plus treadmill. They recalled over 2 million treadmills. Okay, that's a lot of money. That's a huge dent in the stock of the company and just their pockets, right? And so it says, in May 2021, the company recalled its Tread Plus treadmill after a 6-year-old was pulled under the rear of the machine and killed, according to the Consumer Product Safety Commission. So, and that's not the only time anyone's just been injured, okay? The company also received 72 reports of adult users, children, pets, and or object being pulled under the rear of the treadmill, including 29 injured. Right, so this is a genuine safety concern, and it's debatable whether or not most of these accidents were caused by negligence or just actual problem with the product. I think it should be noted that it should be built a lot more for safety, because these things can, in fact, kill people.
Yeah.
What's this? All right, we'll get to that in a second. So this is the latest woe for the company that has been trying to rebrand itself by making its products more widely accessible. I was in a mall and I walked past a Peloton store, right? But it looked more like a gym.
I've never seen a Peloton store.
Yeah, that was the only time I've ever seen it. And so there was a warning label on the bike, right? There was a warning label for this, but there was one. It was on the front right leg of the bike, and it was deemed by whoever to be inadequate, the lawsuit said, right? And so it said there should have been additional labels on the stem and the base of the bike to adequately warn the user of injury that could occur if the subject bike is used to pull oneself up from the floor during a workout. Okay.
To me, it's just like common sense that you shouldn't be doing that.
Yes, it does seem a little bit negligent. And so obviously, in this case, negligence is involved. But what they did was argued...
Not to diss the dude who died, though. Not
No.
dissing him at all.
Well, it's arguable. What it is that they argue that there needs to be more labels, negligence or not, there needs to be more warning labels for this. So if he didn't see this warning label, on the front right leg of the bike, then, there should be more. It should be clear to see.
Don't you have to like build the bike?
Yeah, you do have to assemble it, I
How did he
believe.
not see the sticker when he was building it or putting it together?
I'm not sure. Let me take a look. Um, yeah, well, that's about it. We're going to take a look at what you sent me here on MSN. Hundreds of military promotions are on hold as a Republican senator demands to end abortion policy. Now, this is a great topic on abortion. It is a great point of debate.
Like there's two sides. People agree with abortion, people don't. I don't think the argument of abortion will ever end. I feel like there will
No.
always be states that allow it and other states that don't allow it. I don't
Yeah.
think it will ever the argument will ever end. It will keep going on.
You know what I
Forever.
think is strange? What does what do military promotions have to do with abortion policies?
Exactly. Why are they being punishment for someone else's views?
Okay, so this is why he did it, or someone did it. So this guy, Tommy Tuberville, put a hold on 300 military promotions willingly to raise the stakes on this back and forth about an abortion policy, right? And so it's like a protest. He's got the power to do this, so he's using it to protest. And I think that's messed up because these guys have nothing to do with this abortion policy, and there's nothing they can do about this abortion policy. That you shouldn't be punishing
Yes.
these men.
They do things for our country, and you're just punishing them like that.
What does he say? He said it says he brushed off the criticism, vowing he will not give in. And he says we are going to be holding a pattern for a long time. He said, if the Pentagon refuses to end its policy of paying for travel when a service member goes out of state to get an abortion or other reproductive care. I don't get it. What's who's this guy? Who's this? He's Republican. Well, if you're Republican, why are you harming the troops?
This guy sounds like a little bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck my headphones. Okay, we'll be right back, guys.
He's like pretty nerdy.
Yellow. What do you guys think about abortion?
No, I mean I don't really want to get into that, dude. That's pretty controversial.
Dude, you know what?
Yeah, what?
He's holding back these military promotions, which are restricting these guys from getting like more combat experience wherever it is. But it says here, this Navy secretary says he's aiding communist regimes with the military nominee hold. Right, so he's it's not because of this abortion policy. He's doing it for some other reason, maybe. He's aiding someone.
Possibly.
It's possible, but we don't want to draw any conclusions because those are just conspiracies.
Yes, and we have no proof.
Let's see what this is. U.S. military targets China's backyard with Beijing's own playbook. What is China's backyard?
Um,
Philippines?
yeah, I'm pretty sure the
So it says here the U.S. military is looking to develop a port in the Philippines that would give it an increased direct access to strategic islands facing Taiwan. It has been reported a move one expert told Newsweek Beijing will view as hostile. So they'll view it as hostile. Now I don't really support the United States doing anything to get hostile with China. That's a terrible idea. They're a nuclear superpower now. It's not just Russia. And so,
North Korea, not just
yeah,
yeah, North
and
Korea.
North Korea. The thing about Donald Trump, and so many people look over this, is he met with Kim Jong Un and he actually helped put a halt to their nuclear um, weapons program.
Yes.
And then when
Or I heard that he failed that, but I guess I was wrong.
no, he did. They stopped. But then when Joe Biden got into office, they started again. I mean, that relationship with Donald Trump that Kim Jong Un had made and Donald Trump had made with Kim Jong Un was important, right? And he's
Yep.
and that's what he was doing. He was strengthening his relationship with these countries that could pose a threat to the United States, and that's a great thing to do. And people are mad at him.
Yeah, and Sleepy Joe is just sleepy. He's not doing anything.
What's this? Harris says she and Biden will. Dude, Biden is not gonna live to the end of his term, dude. I'm telling you.
That's true.
He's gonna.
He's dying slowly.
He's gonna pass, dude.
I don't know why America voted like a president who wears diapers.
They didn't want Trump.
No,
I mean, Donald also has diapers.
they voted Biden as a protest against Trump.
Yes, that's why I said
Stupid.
that's pretty much what I think it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. All right, here's what Harris said, Kamala Harris. She said, "We will win re-election. There's too much at stake for the American people." Uh, hold on. We will win re-election. There's too much at stake, and the American people know it. What is at stake?
Yeah.
Harris is 58. That's better than 82. How old is Joe? He is 82, right?
But why would she say this?
He's 80. No,
Alexa,
he's 80.
How old is Joe Biden?
82.
Joe Biden is 80.
He's
He
80.
was born on the 20th of November,
Alexa, shut up.
1942 in
Alexa.
Scotland, Pennsylvania.
Speaking of Alexa, you can now tell Alexa to play our podcast. What the Poop? Just say, Alexa, play the What the Poop podcast, and there you go. And
Woo!
that's right. That's right. You
Yeah,
can
everyone
play it
ask
on
your Alexa.
Spotify or Amazon Music.
Awesome. You think Joe Biden will get reelected?
No. No, dude. There's been
Sure fucking
polls.
hope not.
There's been polls taken about Joe Biden's reelection, and they're all like, "Dude, we don't want this guy back in office. Come on." They're like, what is he doing? You know,
Yeah, I like how like when you disagree and say like, "Oh, Joe Biden's a terrible president," they instantly assume that you're part of the in quote Donald Trump cult.
like
You're just not allowed to disagree.
at the meeting for the Maui fires, he was sleeping again. Like
When is he not sleeping?
These are very important meetings that he's actually taking no regard to.
You are Joe Biden. You will make a speech.
Like, oh, fires in Maui that are, in Maui and Hawaii, which is owned by America,
Me.
right?
Me.
Oh, Ukraine, money, money, money.
Money laundering.
That
Or if it
dude,
has to do with ice cream. If there's ice cream involved.
dude, I think that Zelensky's Joe's ice cream supplier. That's why he's funneling all this money into Ukraine.
Yeah. Money laundering and ice cream. He's laundering ice cream. I
He's
knew it.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. Well, that's how it is. Now, I want to talk about Las Vegas.
Again?
Best place to gamble.
Best place to gamble. Let's go to Las Vegas news. Let's see. Let's see. No, I don't care about any of this. Here we go. Las Vegas casino employee accused of stealing $776,000 from resort property.
Can't blame him.
Okay, Las Vegas.
Why gamble when you can steal?
A management
All right.
employee at Aria Hotel. Aria Hotel, it's a very luxurious hotel. It's a very nice hotel, very expensive, right? It's a great place to, I guess, defraud, right? And take all their money. And so what
Great place to
Aria
be
Hotel on the Las Vegas Strip. And so he's facing 15 charges after allegedly stealing more than $770,000 by creating fraudulent
Ooh.
hotel reservation refunds that were put on his credit card. So this
That was
guy,
not a very smart move.
Brandon Rashad Johnson, 38, a hotel operations manager since 2013 for the MGM Resorts International Property, used the stolen funds to live a lavish lifestyle, which included shopping at Louis Vuitton and Versace, flying on private jets, doing spa visits, going to shows, and even purchasing a home, according to his arrest report. Now, how did they find him? The transactions took place over a 12-month period from July 2022 to July 2023, and 4 days after the investigation started, Johnson quit his job with a text message. Las Vegas Metropolitan Police. Wait, what? Oh, that's a fucking period. My bad, guys. Johnson quit his job with a text message. It didn't say the text message. I thought it did. And so it said Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department was notified of the alleged theft on July 27th and it began an investigation. All right, so after he quit his job, supposedly, oh, okay. So I think someone ratted on him. An Aria co-worker told police Johnson began giving him gifts and taking him on expensive dates. What?
Oh.
Maybe he's homosexual like that. We don't judge.
I judge.
Now you gotta take the homies out on dates sometimes, dude. Just how it is.
Apparently, Adam judges. But Johnson began giving him gifts, taking him on expensive dates. And when he asked Johnson where he got the money, Johnson told him he was working as a private chef for high-end clients. That coworker said he became suspicious and began looking into Johnson's work transactions and saw the money was all going to the same credit card number. So he notified management, the arrest report stated.
Adam doesn't judge. He's just jealous that his boyfriend doesn't take him on expensive dates.
Yeah, I wish my boyfriend would commit fraud and take me on expensive dates here, right?
Exactly, dude.
Yeah. Well,
He's not
Maybe
a real one
instead
if
of
he's not doing
gambling, I
that.
should commit fraud. What do you guys think?
Maybe instead of gambling, I should be a criminal.
Yeah. But so he's facing 15 charges: theft of more than 5,000 but less than 25,000, 2 counts; theft of more than 25,000 but less than 100,000, 9 counts; theft of more than 100,000, 2 counts; money laundering, attempted money laundering, unlawful felony act regarding computers. So obviously he was just stealing the company he worked for's money, and then he quit. And, he made a bunch of money and then he got caught because that's what happens. Crime does not pay, guys. Crime pays, but then you pay for the crime.
That's true.
I don't know, dude. Freddie Gibbs says otherwise.
That's right. He did make a song.
Who's Freddie Gibbs?
Crime pays. It's a song in GTA, dude. Or I
Crime
mean, it's not
pays.
from
Crime
GTA, but it's in
pays.
GTA.
But that's interesting about Vegas. That's what we love to see.
Yeah. Did you hear about the high car thefts in Canada?
There's car thefts everywhere. And let's see.
Yeah, but they take it to they end up in another country.
Yeah, isn't it like yeah, I think I saw something about that.
I saw it like earlier today.
Like where they end up somewhere in Africa. Ghana. Yeah. A recent investigation by the CBC found dozens of stolen vehicles, many with Ontario and Quebec license plates, in a car lot in Ghana. Ghana. And now I saw this and I was like, okay, that's expensive. It's really expensive.
Gonorrhea.
It's expensive to get a car overseas. So why would they do it? Let's find out. But they've been tracked. Dozens. Let's see. Yeah, so vehicle thefts in Canada soared in 2022 with spikes of around 50%. And Atlantic Canada saw an increase of 34%.
Is there a
That's
reason for that?
I don't think so. I think people just started stealing cars.
People have been watching way too much Fast and Furious.
Why would you get it overseas though? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I don't know.
But why in Ghana? Let's find out. Let's find out.
Don't even know where Ghana is.
Okay, so it says of the 78 vehicles recovered in the investigation, the majority were believed to be destined for Dubai, which is interesting. So a month before, Halton Police announced they had seized 35 vehicles that were stolen from across the GTA and were headed for Dubai. But with a vehicle now being stolen every 6 minutes across the country, those recoveries represent just a fraction of the problem. So we got the numbers. You know, cars are being taken from Canada, and then I guess they're going to Dubai. Why are they going to Dubai? There's probably some very interesting, arguably, but we don't really know about it, like some sort of smuggling.
Yeah.
And a reason for these cars. There's probably a much cooler and more interesting reason behind this, but nobody except the people involved actually know. We just have the numbers. You know, we have numbers. It's rising, right? So it says
it's in Dubai.
Yeah, but like Dubai is a really rich country with a lot of lavish
it's
cars.
like known for like how expensive stuff like there. You know, there's like expensive cars.
Yeah, and also there's no taxes.
Yep, dude.
Yeah.
No taxes, dude. But that's lame, dude. You don't get to like avoid taxes, so like it's pretty much not worth going there.
Yeah, it's like
Avoiding taxes is pretty fun. It's like a video game.
It's part of the fun. It's part of the fun.
Yeah.
Who even pays taxes?
Racist people.
That's true. I'm not a racist.
Yep, you heard it, guys. Paying your taxes is racist.
I want to find out why they're taking it to Ghana. I think there was a video on it, but I'm not really ready to watch it right now. Yeah, here. Why so many stolen cars end up in Ghana? And so they'll be taken. It's probably because of the, like the surge of like key fob cars, like cars with like electric, you know, battery powered keys, right? And you can just like unlock it like that, right? And there's guidelines on it, but they haven't been updated since like 2007. And so that is probably part of the reason why, because there's outdated regulations and there's more cars like that. And so they're just taking these cars. But we can only speculate the reason why they're taking these cars, especially to Dubai, a very, very rich country that definitely doesn't need these cars. You know, and who's stealing them?
There's definitely like some kind of group or something.
Apparently, New Zealand has the highest number of stolen cars. It's actually more than double.
Double what?
It's more than double the second place.
Oh.
So let me read that out for you.
It's got to be a lot.
We're gonna go up. Australia, 189 cases per 100,000 population. Canada, 207 cases per 100,000 population. Sweden, 217 cases per 100,000 population. Uruguay, don't even know. 453 cases per 100,000 population. And New Zealand, 1,001 cases per 100,000 population.
That is,
so it's more than
spike.
It's more than double. Now, why is that? I don't know. Oh, there's actually a more questions here. What happens when your car is stolen in South Africa?
Probably gets sold or something.
Apparently, there's a most stolen car part. The catalytic converter.
Oh, South Africa. I think that's like a country. What's that city called? But what's the main city called?
Cape Town.
Cape Town, yeah. And I'm pretty sure Cape Town is known for a lot of crime happening there.
Well, yeah, cause it's like mixed in with white people. There's like slums and hoods, but then there's like very western suburban neighborhoods. There's actually a line, and it's a very good image, but you can't show it. Obviously, this is an audio podcast. But I'd like to show it to you later. Of this kind of line, and it's very interesting. Very interesting, very intriguing. If I do say so myself. What do you think about the future of this podcast, Trey? Obviously, we can't do it tomorrow because you gotta move, and I gotta go up to my cottage.
Yep.
Got it.
Do you get home on like Sunday?
Yeah, I get home like late Sunday. Yeah.
I could probably do it on Sunday.
All right.
Possibly.
That's how it is. This has been what the poop. And we and we look at things.
Great having Adam here.
We look at things. It's great having you here, Adam. Thank you for being the first guest on this whole podcast. Very first guest. Starting off with a banger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we hope to get more. We should probably plan those. I have a few ideas.
We should probably get a schedule.
Yeah.